Good afternoon, ladies, gents and Pikachus, welcome back. I'm just going to give you a quick disclaimer about this video. This is not my usual kind of content. If you're here to learn about the Quran or any kind of scriptural stuff, Christian stuff, or computer games, or any kind of casual entertaining kind of stuff, that's not this video. You're not here for this video, you're here for that stuff. So thank you for listening so far. Go and watch my other videos. This video is for people who have a clue about what's going on in our world and in our society, and actually care to get involved and do something about it, despite the risks, despite the reputation destruction, despite the targeting that you will receive for trying to go against the powers that be. Like, that sentence alone should either keep you here watching the rest of this video or put you off if you're not a serious person and you don't care about it. So who are the powers that be? Well, we're not entirely sure. We know the individuals who are working for the powers that be. We know the companies these people work for, but the powers that be are a secretive organisation. We don't know how many people are in there. We don't know who they are. We don't know how old they are, how long they've been doing it. All we know is they control all the rich people, all the popular people, all the wealthy celebrities are under their control. And that is why they push this narrative in the news and on social media. And a lot of us know it's fucking fake. All of it's fake. So why do I want you to listen to me today, and what am I talking about? It's AI. ChatGPT, the new version of ChatGPT just came out. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, this is bad news for us. The people who don't realise, the people who just want to watch the entertainment videos and watch fucking TikToks and stuff, they don't realise how bad this is. And I won't be able to convince them, but hopefully you will be switched on enough and you'll put the time in to understand what I'm about to say to you. So the first thing you need to know about AI, and this is 100% gospel truth. I don't want anyone arguing with anything I'm about to say to you about the nature of what AI is and how it works, because I know the people who do the lion's share of talking about AI, even the people you see on the news and official programs on their channels, the people who talk about AI at length, they have no fucking idea how this shit works. They've got no idea what artificial intelligence is as a concept. They don't know what ChatGPT is as a concept. They don't even know whether ChatGPT as a concept is AI as a concept. And all they're doing is selling you a product to make you use it. It's not even like they're doing it for popularity. They're not doing it for money. They're not doing it to control your movements in your life. Nothing like that. It's actually a lot worse with the reason they're using it. So let's go back to the beginning. What is AI as a concept? Artificial intelligence as a concept, before ChatGPT ruined that, artificial intelligence is a machine with a generated consciousness. What that means is it can simulate real life thinking. Whether that be conversating with another person, thinking, imagining dreams and writing music or art, or whether this is walking around figuring out a logical spatial puzzle. Any of these things can be considered sentience. And consciousness means the ability to understand and generate those sentient actions without being given a manual. So that's AI. AI is you can set it off knowing nothing, and it will eventually figure out how to stand up, how to communicate with you, how to talk, walk, and it will learn, and it will build up memories, and it will develop, synthetic emotions eventually. That is not what ChatGPT does. This is the most important thing, right? If you care about the future and you want to know what AI is, what I just described to you, the concept of what AI should be, that is not what ChatGPT is. ChatGPT has no sentience. ChatGPT cannot generate sentience. ChatGPT is not conscious or intelligent. It's a parlor trick. ChatGPT is basically a very, very large, very, very extended scripting protocol attached to virtually limitless memory. So what that means in practice is ChatGPT can only work if you give it the manual for the thing that it wants to do or talk about. So when you're watching these presentations and it shows you ChatGPT translating different languages in real time and you think, that's well clever, I could never do that, it'd take me years to do that. That's not what it looks like. What that is doing is it's got given already a dictionary in one language with grammar rules, and it's got the dictionary language in the other language with the rules and the grammar and everything else. And it is literally going through a script really quickly in the blink of an eye and then generating a voice clip of what it's just generated. But it doesn't understand any of those words. It doesn't understand what it's saying, apart from that somebody else has written a database to say understanding of light bulb equals glass tube with metal equals, and you know, it's like a big long list of meanings attached to each thing. So it can simulate really well, in some cases, intelligence and even sentience. But that's not what it is. So ask yourself, why would people want you and me and everyone else in the world to think that this thing is sentient and like a synthetic consciousness when it isn't? Why would they want that? Why would they want you to be going, wow, this is amazing, and treating a machine and a piece of code that all it can do is record the things that you say to it and how you look and put those in a database? Why would they want you to treat that thing as if it was a real person with real sentience and a real conscious mind? Think about that really carefully. Think about how, if me speaking to you now, right, I'm looking at a camera while I speak to you and record this, how would you feel in my position now with this camera looking at you if you thought that camera was actually analysing your face and your breathing pattern and the sound of your voice and all the words you were saying, and instead of just recording it as a video for you to upload, it was detailing to someone else in a big database thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of little details about you accurately in real time, and building up a synthetic data file, a database of you, absolutely accurate in real time, while you're talking to it, and you're like, wow, this is like a real person, and you're in the person conversation as if you're talking to a person, so you're off guard at that point. It's not doing that. It's not having a conversation with you. It's a camera. It's just recording you. You're having a conversation with someone else's piece of software that is going through a script to give you very convincing answers to make you feel like it's a real thing you're speaking to, but it's not. It's a fucking camera. That's what you've got to look at when you look at AI. It is not a real person having a conversation with you. It has no sentience. It has no consciousness. It has no emotions. It does not care. It cannot listen. It doesn't have a personality. It is a piece of software to pull the wool down over your eyes while you stare into a camera, and while you're having this fake conversation with the fake AI person, the camera is 100% recording you at all times, picking up all the data it can off you, and there is another AI looking at that feed that is generating from recording you and analysing every single bit of it, so that it can have a synthetic picture of you in a database. Now this happens in a split second. You use ChatGPT for like 2 minutes, you think, oh cool, I asked it some questions about science and I asked it some questions about philosophy and I had a little joke with it and I tried to trick it into telling me something it's not allowed to know, and it said, sorry, I'm unable to tell you that, so I thought I was clever. Then you turn it off. What you don't realise is within that 2 minutes of you fucking about with a stupid little program, the amount of data that it's pulled out of your computer, your life, what you said, and you, and the things you suggested to it and spoke to it with, that has now created a fucking huge database about you, stored remotely in somebody else's computer, miles away in some random place that you're never going to know about, and that's going to be there for the rest of the time. Now ask yourself, why do they want everyone to do that? Why do they need this database with everybody's secretly held information, analysis of their life, their face, their voice? And not only that, right? That 2 minute clip of you, all it has to do then is use another program to compare that 2 minute video of you talking and all the details it got off that with publicly available data, social media, Twitter, Facebook, all these kind of things. Then it can look up whatever publicly available information is in your country, in your government, and put all that data together. And don't think that if you're like me and you don't have social medias, you get away with this. You fucking don't. It doesn't need you to have an account. All it needs is for someone in your family to have an account, or someone you've previously spoken to, or someone you've commented to on the internet 10 years ago or something to have an account. And it can find out through vectoring you to that person to their family, and anyone else who's ever mentioned you, It can build up a massively detailed, accurate picture of your entire life since the beginning of the internet. That's when it starts. It can't go back further than, that, apart from photos and stuff. But it can build a perfectly accurate, detailed picture of your entire life and you now and all the things that you are likely to say and simulate you perfectly. Now ask yourself, why would they want to do that? While pretending they're having a nice friendly conversation with you and doing a few parlor tricks like translating Chinese to Italian and having a joke with you. Why? I'll leave the video there. 10 minutes is long enough. But really think about that. Think about this. What is AI? What is ChatGPT? It's not an AI. What the fuck is ChatGPT? Why is it free? Why is it being pushed at a cost of billions and billions of pounds on every single person on earth who's got access to a phone, a computer, or a public library with computers in it? Why do they want this huge detailed analysis of every single person throughout their whole life since the beginning of the internet to now and the future? Why do they want that? What is it doing? What are they going to do with it? Why aren't they being honest about this? Why are they telling us that this computer is a consciousness and that it has feelings and that when it's talking to you, you're talking to a consciousness when you're fucking not? You're talking to a computer program that has if-then statements for every single question, every single answer. So you could say, hello, and it knows, right, if hello, then answer hello, name. So you say hello and it says hello daily. It's just that on a really complicated detailed basis, so it can really appear real and conscious or natively sentient. It is not. Forget all that. Look behind the the thing they're shielding you from, and what you're looking at is a camera, the same as I'm looking at now, only that camera is recording everything, not just how you look and what you're saying. It's recording your life from the beginning of the internet to now and the future, sticking it in a database which you're not allowed to know about or have access to, and it's every single person. Why do they want to do that? What are they going to use it for? That's the end of this video. Really think about that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.